are live. We have so many fun guests this week. We were just talking about gazpacho and salsa. And so if anybody in the chat wants to let us know the line between a cold soup and a salsa, we would love.
Oh, that's what I missed, is where the line is between. Well, I feel like a
chip, hot dog, a sandwich.
Yeah, I feel like a chip's got to be able to hold it in order for it to be like a salsa, right?
Okay, but a chip can hold a lot.
Assessment.
Yeah, but I guess
I could eat a chicken noodle soup with a chip for sure. Chili, I eat with a chip often.
That's fair. Chili's always, well, and Katrina will yell at me because what I consider to be chili, she doesn't consider to be chili.
Okay, wait. What are you?
Now you need to define this. You can't just throw this out here.
Well,
details.
She and
from
first
of all,
from
Katrina's
here.
from Texas, so I'm just going to start with she's correct. But what?
Yeah,
are you
so she does a chili con carne, which is generally just kind of stewed chilies, some tomatoes, and I'm not quite sure. It feels more like a ragu. I think the thing that the Pacific Northwest does, or the rest of the country does, is put beans.
Okay, I'm pro that actually. I like my chili with beans as well.
So
okay, see, I'm a no beaner. I don't know no beans here. I'm in the no beans.
Wolf chili with beans, without beans, like whatever. I think that's fine. That's a preference. If we're not doing if you're putting it on a spaghetti, now we have a problem.
I love the idea of a Cincinnati chili.
You just alienated all of Cincinnati then.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I love the idea of a Cincinnati chili. So, but here's the thing with the Cincinnati chili. I looked it up just the other day because I was having this conversation with my parents. Mm-hmm. They do it in a tiered system. So the chili is just the ragu. If you have it one way, it's on spaghetti. 2 ways, it's with like spaghetti with onions on top. 3 ways is onions and cheese, and then 4 ways they take the beans separate and plop it on top. So it's ragu, onion, chili, beans on top, all on top of spaghetti, which to me...
No.
And you serve it with oyster crackers. Come on, okay. I love it. It's bonkers.
Now, that being said, the Italians do call the sauce a gravy. So is it we're just now also calling that a chili, but it's just spaghetti sauce, or like what? I
don't
like this.
I think the chili con carne is just kind of like a bolognese, but with a different spice profile.
When you say chili con carne, specifically, we're talking about an enchilada sauce. We're not talking about, you wouldn't eat it.
But anyway, in this house, I call. I mean, I don't want to get into a Texas chili because don't know anything about it. But for brevity's sake, when I make my meal, I call it just a stewed beans. I call it a tomato bean stew, just to get around.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will just go with Michael because Michael is alone here, and 3 of them are from Texas. So
yes,
go with Michael.
We are. This is a Texas strong crew today.
It's not.
But we're right.
It's not the Lone Star State in this chat.
No, it's not. It is
Tri-Star. They're saying that what you eat is called spicy bean stew.
That's right. Yeah.
And that's your right.
Yeah, to party.
But you're right to be wrong. Like in America, we fought and died for free speech.
And I mean, if that's what the wrong hill I'm going to die on, I'm doing better than a lot of white people.
Yeah, a lot of people are just choosing to be Nazis. If you want to have beans in your chili, live your life.
Exactly. For sure. If we're talking about egregious things by white people, beans and spaghetti and chili, that's low on the totem pole. And if that's your only egregious act, you know what? I fucks with it. So I'm fine.
I would like to live in that world.
Okay. For sure.
Do you guys remember when all of our problems in the world was like, the president wore a tan suit?
I know.
Crazy.
And he ate pizza with a fork and knife. Is that something?
Whoops.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, you can't do that though.
What a time! What a time! I'm Michael, by the way, here in the purple suit.
That's Michael. He's wrong.
I'm
Allison. Spicy bean stew guy.
Yeah, I'm in beautiful Los Angeles. I'm the only person with any proximity to the actual Pack Theater, but this is the virtual Pack Theater. And so it doesn't matter. We exist without time or space in some sort of like a magical void or a different dimension, I guess.
That is right. Yes.
Hi everyone, I'm Helena from South Korea, and it's Monday morning, 11 a.m. and it's rainy, cloudy, windy. I actually we thought it's a hot summer soon, but suddenly rain is coming and it's a little chilly right now. But it's summertime, yay!
It is raining here too. We have the May gray, and I appreciate your predictions from the future. So I anticipate this will last another day. Based on what's happening in Seoul.
All right, I'll go next. Hi, guys. I'm Sade. I am based in the DC metro area, but right now I am currently visiting home in the Houston, Texas area, technically Galveston. So where it is also raining, and it's going to rain like the entire week, which is also a bummer.
What?
But you know what? It's fine. I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to flourish in the rain anyway.
Sade, what is the first food that you eat when you get to Texas?
Oh, that's a toughie. I like a lot of, unfortunately, chains. Like, so Cane's is another one of the things I like. Gotta have good barbecue when I'm home. Honestly, it's just usually I like force my mom to cook. So I haven't quite yet. Tex-Mex is also another thing too. I've had Mexican food like 3 times already.
For me,
like,
that's
going
the
out to
thing,
dinner.
for real.
We were going to dinner with a friend, and like I was like, "Oh, we can go to Mexican." And my mom was like, "We've had Mexican twice already." I was like, "And
Yeah,
you say
give
that
me
like,
queso, okay?
give me queso or give me death." Like, that's the Texas. That's a true Texas motto.
It should be. It's tough out. It's tough out here, and it's tough because Californians really think that they know. Like, oh, it's so authentic. It's Baja, whatever. Like, that's fine. But it's not what I asked for, and it's not what I want. So,
some Harris County corrections in the chat.
Yeah.
Clearly, there's a fan in here.
Anyway. Look, Kevin, we're drinking water. Don't worry about us. We're hydrating. If you're in the chat, you're welcome to give us a suggestion of anything at all. We will honor that suggestion. We will use that suggestion. Why are there so many vegetable? I don't know. Oh, Calimex. Yeah, I agree. Also, like, there's nothing wrong with me liking to have ground beef. Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
It's efficient and it's good. And I don't think it always needs to be like a cow tongue or something. So that's where I'm at.
Jarrett, did you go?
I did not. Hey, y'all.
Jared has been silent this entire time.
Yeah, just coming to you from Chicago. I mean, to also chime in on the like what I eat when I go to Texas. The first thing I have to have, it doesn't matter what hour of the day, is a breakfast taco. It's definitely a breakfast taco.
Ooh,
I was gonna say, when I visited with Katrina, she was like, "We have to get breakfast tacos most of the days that we are here."
Yes, correct. That is correct.
And we have to go to different places to get different breakfast tacos.
Correct.
I also realized I made a very egregious error in forgetting one of my spots that I have to go to. Like, extremely egregious error. It's Shipley Donuts.
Oh,
That's what I have
Okay,
to have when I'm home. I could easily single-handedly finish a half a dozen on my own.
I haven't
But
had
I
Shipley
try not
donuts.
to be close. Yeah, Shipley's, yes. So that's egregious error. That is one of my go-tos. As I think the first morning I came in, I woke up and I'm like, Mom was like, "Oh, what do you want for breakfast?" And I'm like, "I don't give me the keys. I'm going to Shipley's. What are you talking about?"
Oh, yeah. I will also add to Jarrett's breakfast taco versus breakfast burrito. So first of all, the meat, the ingredients, everything in Texas just is better. So in combination will be better, and that just is what it is. But have you ever had this sushi burrito?
No.
What?
Okay. That's the same as having a breakfast burrito. The proportions are insane and wrong and don't make any sense. And you take a thing that you loved and made it actually pretty gross.
Because it's just... I grew up with breakfast burritos in this neck of the woods. Also, crazy to me that I'm in Seattle and I'm having a beautiful sunny day.
Well, somebody has to.
Which
Way
is
to rub it in. Jeez.
Which is, but well, it doesn't happen very often. And I grew up on breakfast burritos. That's what they have up here. And I was doubtful when I was told how delightful a breakfast taco would be. But it is correct. They are significantly superior. Right. It is ridiculous how much better they are.
God, they're so good. And you would think that, it's so simple to make and you just cannot find them in Chicago. I did find one place and then that place burned down.
No.
Oh, no.
That is the most depressing thing when you find out and you fall in love with somewhere and it closes, but burning down is even worse because it's like, oh, there's literally nothing left.
There's nothing you can do, yeah. And then we moved way far away from it. So even if they like figured it out and like are operating out of someone's kitchen, who knows? We're way out of the jurisdiction.
I bet that fire smelled delicious, though.
I know. I was like, we could just drive by, just roll the windows down.
It's like when our army went to Afghanistan to seize all the poppy fields and then create the opium epidemic. Do you guys remember that?
Oh, yeah. I was like, 5th grade? What? Yeah.
Anyway, so we have some really, really great suggestions if you guys are ready. But if you got something to say, something to plug, we'll listen. The suggestion from Kevin is so wonderful. It's acceptance, which I love. Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Yay.
Kevin.
No.
Yeah. You're just gonna have to accept it.
Well, I mean, I know I have to, but that doesn't mean that I have to take it down. Like, it doesn't mean I have to be happy about it, right? Like, I can be angry.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can be angry, but face tats, they're in. So,
but
I've made my peace. I've made my peace with this.
I think it's your choice. It's just for you to say breakfast burritos for life on your forehead. I just don't know if I'm a fan of that. And I don't know if that's really the best thing for you as the CEO of a company. I just don't know if that's the impression you want to be putting out there. It's a little.
I understand. And you don't be worried. Don't be worried. It's just, I got to represent. Okay. When I go to the airports, I'm a CEO, I'm flying here and there and everywhere. And they need to know that when I touch down in Chicago, I need to be taken to the nearest breakfast taco. Okay. And I don't even need to open my mouth and waste time speaking for that to happen. You know what I'm saying?
And and I brought this up to you, but like, what if it's 3 p.m. and they're not serving breakfast tacos? You still got that tat on your face. What then? What then? Again, I accept it. I'm here for you. You know I love you. You know as your long-term secretary that I'm your scheduler. I do everything for you. However,
you're right.
What if I can't get you a breakfast taco at 4 p.m.?
Listen, Marie, you know that and thank you. I love you too, of course. There is a very special bond that we have as secretary and CEO, and that can never be broken. Period. I want you to know that. However, you do not control my image. I just got to say that you don't control my image. And you know what? It's a new day in the company. We just got bought. And when they got pictures of me in the tabloids, when the breakfast taco tattoo is flying, we're gonna know exactly when that picture was taken. That's just part of the whole impetus to do this. Is just so that we can really etch this moment in time. All right.
Okay. All right. I'm with you. But what if? Just hear me out here. What if I also pick up the skill of Photoshop? Just say I could learn how to Photoshop. Okay. I could learn how to Photoshop. That's just an idea that I came up with.
Okay. All right. You know what? That's not a bad idea. You do raise a good point. For our brochures, for our brochures, right. For our media guides, for all of our content, that is true.
So that way when you touch down, you still get those breakfast burritos ready to go.
Right.
But when we're trying to get investors, when we're trying, we're still putting on a face. It's just it's just.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. And now that you mention it, I wouldn't mind if you could just like add a little more like muscle and a little tone to my arms in pictures, just generally. If you're going to pick up that skill for me, and I appreciate you, you'll be getting a raise.
Okay, great. Because that was my next point, was the raise, because that was really important.
Of course,
we got to consult on the race.
Absolutely,
we got to drop a little bit in the 401k, maybe the stock options,
yeah. I mean, I'll take care of all those. I'm gonna take care of all those. Okay, but I got to make sure these
tag shot boss.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have been on Reddit. There's a thread /r/CEO shop. So here, just look. Yeah, you see it there. There's a thread with you here. Face tattoo, love. My favorite, just at the top here, it just says, cold soup for life. And then below it, it's sushi burrito for life. Below it, cronuts in the face for life. You look really like toned in all of them, but yeah, I just thought you should know.
Okay.
And it looks like it's a picture from your latest Rolling Stone cover.
Peg.
Yeah.
Reddit support. What's your issue?
Yeah. Hi. So it was pointed out to me by my personal chef that there have been some other face tats showing up on Reddit.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna need you to have those all scrubbed.
No, look, once it's on the internet, it's forever, so if we could scrub that, don't you think we'd be scrubbing all the Nazi stuff, first? I think it's pretty funny, if we're being honest. I think it's super funny. Cronuts for life? What? You'd have those for life. You'd have diabetes.
Exactly. I would never. Does this look like the face of somebody who would have a cronut?
I don't know. It does a little bit.
Okay, I need you to break that. Okay, I need you to tell me exactly why I look like I would be eating a cronut.
Well, in CEO Photoshop battles, you were riding a T-Rex, and you had like a big leash, and you were on his back, and then you had like a cronut in your mouth, and then you had the face tattoo. And I just thought it was like completely believable to me. Because I also happen to believe. I mean,
okay, so I think I maybe went a little overboard with the Photoshop.
Yeah.
But you've become kind of an internet sensation, and according to Mike in finance, our sales are like through the roof. So that raise again, I'm gonna need another one because.
Okay.
I'm a genius. I'm just letting you know, I am a certified genius.
Well, we knew you were a genius. That's undisputed.
Hey, Mari, is it Mari, right?
Yeah.
You are the genius of the promotion and the Photoshop and the secretary and multiplayer, right?
I mean, yeah, I'm kind of amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm here for scouting you. How much do you need?
I'll take it all. I'll take all of it. I'll take everything you got. Yep, everything.
Yeah. I want to scout you to our company because our boss is really hard to promote. So we need your help.
Okay. What What do you guys do? You know what? Before I take, actually, I'm going to take this. So pitch it to me. Pitch it to me. I'm listening. I'm hearing you, but I need to know what am I getting into, right? What am I? What's in it for me if I take this deal? You got to pitch it to me.
Yeah. The endless breakfast, the taco, and the spicy bean stew. We will provide you every day, once a day,
Okay.
and the salary will go higher than yours, like 2 times.
Love the money. Love the money. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's it. And also, I will give you holiday half of the year.
Oh, did you just say half of? Done. Sold. All right. Yeah, I'm in it. I'm in it to win it.
Girl, what do you mean? The relationship between a CEO and their secretary is a bond that can never be broken.
Yeah, it can, with a lot of freaking money. That's what can break that bond. That's for they're doubling my salary. I get half of the year off, and I make double the money. I don't really know math that well, but I know math well enough to be like, yeah, that's what I want. That's exactly what I want.
I just didn't know that you were one of like those girls that would do that. Now I feel like I can't trust anything. Like, are we even friends?
Yeah,
even the maid of honor at my wedding?
You know what? According to my Photoshop skills, no, we were actually. Actually, it was that T-Rex that floats on air. So, yeah. Actually, I'm kind of like famous now. So, like, I just don't know if we're actually gonna continue being friends.
Tag. Okay.
Yeah.
You just packed up your last box, and I guess this is goodbye.
It is goodbye. And I just want to say that, like, it was a lot of fun over the years. I think we shared a lot of laughs, a lot of good times. But you know what? I forgot to tell you that, I honestly, I really don't want to leave. I don't.
Leave. I don't want you to go.
I don't want to. They offered me so much money, and I was just like,
Oh, who's gonna make my coffee? Who's gonna make my coffee like you do? Would you just put just the right amount of cream and just a little honey in there?
I know. I'm sorry. It's just I really liked it. The money was really the deciding factor, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm now making more money than you, though, so you can actually go get me my coffee if you really want to. But like, I do really care about you, though. It's just I wanted to let you know that
I care about you too. And to be honest, here I'm gonna let you know that I know I didn't say it. You're my best friend. You're my best friend. Okay.
I'm sorry. I thought I was your best friend.
Oh.
You were the maid of honor in my wedding. We weren't best friends this whole time.
This is really awkward. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Best friend contest. Who is best friend of Jared? Answer the question. What's the favorite breakfast for Jared? Answer in 3 seconds.
Oh, cronut. I saw it on the internet.
Cronut. Great.
That's incorrect. Hi. It would be a breakfast taco.
Breakfast taco.
Actually, it's a breakfast taco with an egg that's scrambled just a little bit runny, with cheddar cheese, a little bit of hot salsa, and just a dash of sour cream, actually, for specific. So.
Perfect.
Mine has 1 point. Jared, do you have any comments?
The only comment I have is just that I could not be more proud of Marie. You always ace that breakfast recipe. So just here, I just Venmo'd you like $200,000.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
What?
So sweet of you.
This is completely rigged. I saw it. I have a photo on my. Look, this is him, and it says "I love cronuts."
Okay. As a judge, I will see the photo, and that was just a snack. Sorry. Malik is the winner.
Fine, I'll go, and you'll never find me again. Just like that one guy in the Bible. I'll just walk around forever alone if that's what it takes. Okay, goodbye.
I don't want that for you, but I mean, hopefully, do you have good shoes? I can at least get you some good shoes if you're gonna walk a really long time.
Oh, okay. I mean, because everyone knows you can't have more than one best friend, so.
I mean, I mean, yeah, but like, it's a thing. It's a thing. I just, I wish you the best. I'm sorry that you feel this way. Okay. I'm sorry that we had to go out like this.
It's fine. I'm just doing like a Forrest Gump thing where I go all the way across the country all alone, and maybe I inspire others, and maybe I don't. Maybe I just die poor and stupid.
Marie, I think you just fired your first person.
Okay, I didn't mean to, but I mean, I guess that's how the cookie crumbles, right? Or I mean, or is that how the taco breaks down? You know? Yeah.
That's how the taco breaks down. Yep.
That's how the taco breaks down. I can get used to this. This is like kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've always seen that you have it in you. You've always had that power inside of you. And I think that, once you fire your first person, it's a slippery slope. So I don't know, Marie, you might find yourself firing everybody soon enough.
Tech Jarrett. You wanted to see me, boss?
I sure did. Yeah, you no longer work here.
What?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Your performance has been absolute crap. I don't even actually remember your name. What's your name? I'm just kind of hiring people for the sake of it. I don't even know who you are. I don't care about your story. You honestly could just leave if you want to. That's perfectly fine.
My name is Ed, and I worked here for 20 years, and man, my kid needs braces, and I just totaled the car and bought a house. I'm the one who gave you that cronut idea that you thought was so funny. Remember, you came to my cubicle and you said, "What is
Tag? Look, I'm an orthodontist, not a charity man. Okay, you got to pay up front. We're not putting Invisalign on that kid unless we got all the cash."
Have you seen? You can't make an exception. Have you seen her fangs? Have you seen them?
Have you seen my cousin Johnny and his baseball bat? Because that's what you're going to be seeing if you don't pay up, okay?
Oh boy.
It's a real orthodontist office.
Oh God. I just lost my job. There's this new Photoshop lady, and she got real popular real fast, and she's taking everyone out, man. Is there nothing we can do? What is there any sort of credit situation?
Look, I've heard it all before, and I got to tell you, you don't want to do this, okay? If you want to get these braces on credit, you're going to be working them off. I mean, I'm serious. My cousin Johnny with the baseball bat doesn't play around. I mean, you got to pay on time, and if you don't have the money now, I'm telling you, you should not do this. Debt is a very serious thing at the orthodontist office.
There's nothing else I can do. Those bicuspids are coming in crooked. They're gonna pierce her brain any day now.
Well, this is America, so you gotta make life and death decisions for healthcare. I don't know what to tell you, but you need to find a way to start making money because your first payment's due in a week, and there's interest.
Oh no. Okay. That makes sense to me. I guess there's only one thing to do. I will have to start deep sea diving for junk and just sell it, right? There's money in that.
You're going to be deep sea diving if you don't pay up, if you know what I mean. But yeah, you might have to sell your organs, but we'll get there when we get there. I'll go ahead and get the headgear for her. And I got to tell you, she's got TMJ. She's got her jaw clicks. So I'm going to, we should get to that as well at some point. I don't know.
Oh, man. I thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, some people say the medical system here just doesn't really work, but we're proving them wrong, right?
Works
right?
for me. Works for me. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Tag. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, have a seat.
Okay.
Listen, I heard you got the goods.
Yeah.
So it's time to pay up, or else you're gonna see the business end of this baseball bat.
Okay. I've been diving for a couple days now. How would you feel about some sea rocks? Huh? Huh?
All right, a sea rock guy. I see. Okay. All right, let me take a look here.
You polish those up, put them in a big barrel at a gift shop somewhere. You got 6-year-olds looking at those for days.
Oh, all right. Let me see. Let's see here. I can get you. Let's see. I get you $17 for them.
$17. I'll take them. I also have some seaweed. You can sell this to your local Whole Foods. Call it a superfood.
See what we got here. Superfood. Yeah, my wife talks about those. It's like a kale or something.
Yeah, that's sea kale. It's full of natural salts, so it's good for you. Salts.
Okay, it's pretty tasty. All right. Okay. Hey, this sea kale. Is it? It's gonna clog up my arteries. How does this work? I just,
No, it actually has anti-clogging properties.
What I'm saying.
Yeah, you can put that on the bottle. Here, Dr. Oz has a whole thing about it.
Oh, really?
Right. Well, I got to tell you that bite's corrected. The smile's looking good. What do you have for me?
Well, I sold some polished rocks and some seaweed, and I have $25.36.
Okay. Do you know how much braces cost in America without insurance? Okay, they cost $7,000. Okay, so the straighter her smile gets, the more you should be in fear, because you are nowhere near $7,000. Okay.
Oh, God.
I took a mold of her mouth. So if you need to identify the body, I'm just telling you, it'll be very easy to keep those records.
Wait, you're going to kill her?
I might. Yeah, I'm not above it.
All right, so we got a human finger here. Okay.
Oh, God.
That'll fetch. Let's see. I can get you. I can get you 25. I can get you 25 for this human finger.
25,000?
No, $25. $25 period. Yeah, for this human finger.
So if I gave you 10 of those, would it be, what is that? 250? Could we do that?
Actually, I'll do 300 for like a full 2-hand bonus.
All right. Give me.
For rendering someone unable to write or type or text, I will throw in an extra 50.
All right, give me a sec. I'll be right back.
Wait. Okay.
Ah!
Whoa. Hey. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a kid. Like.
Oh no, it's fine. You should see her smile. It's beautiful. Lights up a room. All right, hold still.
Yikes.
Ah!
Okay.
Oh, it'll be worth it though. It'll be worth it for the gram, right? That's what kids are into these days.
Yeah, it'll be great. Yeah. Hey, honey, put the kale on. Put the kale on. Okay. All right. I'll be home soon. It's
good sea kale, right?
Right. Yeah. We've been able to eat off that kale you gave us for a whole month at this point.
Wow! I'm telling you, it's a superfood. Before you know it, it's gonna really take off. All right, just hold still. Bite down on that. Ah! Okay. All right. Here's 9 more fingers.
Okay. All right. Here's. Let's see. 250, 280, 290. Okay. There you go. All right. Here's $300. And wow, you really got me re-examining my life choices here, man. I gotta take a seat. I've seen a lot of stuff, but I haven't seen a kid get all their fingers taken off. That's new. That's a new one.
Well, I mean, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it for that beautiful smile, those pearly whites.
Yeah, it will, I guess. But I mean, let me just tell you, those things, they stick around in your brain for a while. I don't know if you've already started having any nightmares or anything, but that's to be expected. So I would just say keep it cool, man.
How much do you think like a shrink costs?
Tag Jarrett.
Yeah. Oh.
So one of my measly little people that I decided to keep has come to my attention that since I fired you, I guess you've been doing some weird shit to keep your family afloat. So I guess I could give you a better severance package. So here's some money, and I guess you can go deep sea diving with that.
Oh my God!
Don't ask for anything else.
Oh
Don't
my!
ask for anything else. They told me you were chopping off children's fingers. So that's kind of really
Oh my
bad.
gosh!
And so I don't want to be associated with that. So you gotta sign a form on the way out or whatever.
Oh.
So, don't blame me for the shit. So yeah.
And they said wage labor was theft. Look how wrong they are. Oh, huzzah!
Breakfast bean.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, Susie, welcome.
Hi. I haven't been in Cincinnati long, but I'm open to try all the local flavors. So what is this again?
Oh, this is breakfast beans.
Oh.
Oh no.
Second time in a row, guys.
Guys, look, we are good improvisers and we could play through, but the reality is we don't know how long this is going to take. So it's easier to just talk to you straight up. Okay, so did that happen to everyone?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's all right. We can talk about the things we want to talk about. So it says that the gate is still open. If you guys want to come through, we will figure it out. And I think it'll work out. I think it's going to work out. Fortunately, we don't have too many, this is a manageable day. We got it.
Yeah. I have started playing Mass Effect on a Twitch channel with tarot cards. If anyone wants to check it out, I just twitch.tv/Michael Fromm. And then I also...
reminder, who's reading those tarot cards again?
A very cool person named Molly who just won their first improv performance.
That's right. Super dating simulator last night and won. So.
And I did not know the anime character that she was in love with, but I was convinced by the end.
I did not know any of them, and I only knew the one that I had, and I think I kind of got robbed a little bit, you guys.
You definitely did.
What? I feel like I'm missing something. What is
this game is very fun, Sade, and you should do it. It's a show, and so it's like a bracket type show where you crush, and then you fight debate style as to whose crush is better.
I love this.
I will let them know about you. My crush was the Robin Hood, the Fox Robin Hood from the animated Robin Hood, which is a great choice.
I mean, it's pretty, it's good. I think it's classic. I hear other people talk about that Fox from the Robin Hood. He's got that swimmer's body. I totally get it.
Yeah. And it was also an important moment for Disney. I mean, we don't talk about this enough, but their last big thing had been Song of the South, which was terrible. And then they actually had created that character to be renowned, to do some things, trickster Fox stuff. And then they just took that hard turn right into communism with Robin Hood instead, which is the best reversal that you can have. So anyway, that's, it's an important moment. I think if you're going from just pure racism to socialism.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, are we talking animated characters that we had crushes on?
So you don't have to choose animated. The last time I picked Jared from Silicon Valley. But a lot of the people that do that show are very queer and very into anime and very they know all that stuff. And so these are very good choices. But I'm not I don't know a lot about anime, so I just do.
I'm not either. But I mean, one of my animated character crushes was Gambit from the animated X-Men.
Yeah, Gambit would fit right in this crew.
Yeah. You can really choose any,
that accent.
Right. Yeah.
Well, and I got beat by a Brit, which it just bothers me. It just that colonialist tone of voice, you know. I don't think it's right. But what are you gonna do? You picked a Star Trek guy. I don't know.
Yeah, he picked a real queerbaity character from DS9 that everyone loves.
He knows his audience, so I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Star Trek, by the way, fun fact to our studio audience, is the first show on television to ever show an interracial kiss on TV.
Whoa.
I did know this, actually. I feel like I learned this from like a very nerdy trivia at some point. So
yeah.
Like the old Star Trek or like the Next Generation? Or?
The old Star Trek.
Star Trek.
They didn't enjoy it though.
Okay.
It was like a forced kiss, like a bunch of aliens took over their minds and Kirk and Uhura kissed, and it was like a big deal.
Got it.
So it's not like it was. Yeah.
It still like always baffles me, like especially in sci-fi, where either they erase racism as if it doesn't and never existed, which is like also weird, or when they like in America, it's like these people are literally hanging out with straight up aliens, like but those relationships they can have, but like within the human race, we can't have like an interracial. I don't know. It's very silly. Like Spock, like he has crushes on people and stuff, right? Like doesn't he have?
His love stuff was more a 2000s thing.
Okay.
He definitely
human.
Yeah. He's
half
goes through
though, right? So he's mixed.
He is half. That is true. He does have a human mother. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look, if you
love is possible.
Love
is possible in any species.
Another fun fact, while we're all getting over, the term mulatto came from the mule, which is the result of the donkey and the horse.
Yeah.
The belief was that although you could produce offspring, that offspring would be infertile, which is very confusing because they were also breeding us. So I don't really understand how that confusion happened. But anyway, the idea would be like if Spock was like a mule, then he couldn't breed. Like he was bred, but then
like a liger.
And the last thing that I want to say on this topic is that the Moo Latte, which is a coffee drink that has vanilla and chocolate, is still a thing that exists at Dairy Queen.
Yo.
Wow.
What?
And they didn't. I remember that drink, and I was like, that name is off.
That is called the Moo Latte, and that still exists. And I try to bring attention to it as much as I can because I don't know why. We just live with this. I don't know if it's because Dairy Queen like is pretty rurally anyway, and they're like, we still love those jokes, you know, or what. But
is it at least spelled like cow moo, like MOO, like it's a
but it's also like it's not two words, like it's Moo Latte.
See, if it was 2 words, that's like a whole different like.
That's a different.
Is it though? Because it's pretty clear what we're saying.
They could at least.
Absolutely.
They could at least put a space in there.
Right, or throw a little dash in for some color.
I mean, I can't, look, I can't bring a photo up of it right now and show the class, but I'm just saying. Look at the Moo Latte. It's a swirl. It exists. There really is, yeah. It's obviously a racial pun.
And no, it's for sure.
We can decide that we want to live with it. That's okay, but I just think that we need to have the discussion.
Yeah.
I agree.
You guys remember when there was like somebody made a cupcake that was like Obama cupcake and it had like Oreos in it and everyone was like, fuck this bakery.
Oh my God, no, what?
Which I don't even remember if it was a black-owned bakery or not.
I did not know
everyone
this.
was so angry.
I didn't know this
Dairy
story.
Queen.
I did not know this story. No, not at all.
I don't know. News used to be different, right? We weren't science real. We were just like,
Yes, news absolutely, because news didn't come at you. Like there was a viral tweet that also like went out that was like, we were able to make our own decisions and have our own opinions without millions of people also influencing them, like on our phones, or like have access to other people's opinions to the thing. So that's also interesting that like we never really had access to like, oh, I'm going to share with the world quote unquote, and your thing goes viral, and then it turns into this.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird.
I mean, in general, I tend to think that it's better for more people to be able to communicate their life experiences with each other. But I also think that, so the thing is that no algorithm is neutral, right? Algorithms are based on the, I mean, like, this is happening. We're just having a conversation. So no algorithm is neutral, right? So it's not like the YouTube algorithm, you have just as much odds of like seeing Nazi stuff as not seeing Nazi stuff. Mm-hmm. It wants to push controversial and sensational things. So you go from a cooking show to Nazi stuff, that's more likely than for it to go the other way. Right. And so for as long as these algorithms are built to literally promote like a tailspin into the alt-right and to, you know, send like our uncles or whatever like these horrible Facebook things, like, you know, it's designed to do that. So
yeah, outrage and fear get more clicks, and more clicks get money, and fascism is built on outrage and fear. I mean, it was something like 9 months that YouTube got introduced to Brazil before they had a major political party go completely fascist and alt-right. It's bonkers.
So this is the paradox of freedom of speech, right? And so we believe that if everyone's free to talk, then we're going to have like an equality of ideas. But actually what happens is that the people who are the most cruel silence everyone else. And so there's like this unofficial thing that goes on. And so then we end up talking about the Israel-Palestinian conflict as if that's a conflict at all. This false centrism and so on. Helena, what you got? What do you got? Some political thoughts from?
Coming from the political spectrum, coming from South Korea, what do you? I feel like foreigners have to hate Americans. Like, we're all horrible people. Like, I as an American hate Americans. Like,
yeah, well, we all do.
Believe me, Korean politics is also very fucked up.
I want to see the like Korean Mitch McConnell.
Which one?
Well, we have these like old weirdo little senators that look like turtles, you know? I just want to see the Korean equivalent of people that shouldn't be around anymore.
But one thing is, in Korea, traditionally we didn't have many foreigners. We are very Korean. So in the past, we didn't have later racisms or things like that. So I was not really aware about it. And when I started improv and when I visited America, I starting to wearing about racism and things like the diversity things. Things like that. So and
you had some issues in Australia as well, right?
I had issues in Australia. They called me yellow monkey, and they just throwing the coins and the butters, and in the Canada, I went to Keith Johnston workshop at the Rosemont Theater. So I stayed at Airbnb house, and the host was hated me because I made a sound when I eat noodle. It was instant noodle. I bought Korean instant noodle and I had it and I made a sound, but I tried to very quiet, but it's very natural. And in Korea, these days, the sound is very, very, how can I say? It's a kind of appreciation to the culture. And also, these days, we have mukbang so much. So in the mukbang, especially, we make sounds very, very deliciously. So, but anyway, we had to argue. So he kicked me out. So I had no one in Canada at the time. So I had a problem.
Whoever this is, I'll know if you still have their address. You can just send it to me, and if I'm ever in Canada, you know, we'll just have words. We will exchange very kind words. That's all I
Yeah,
have to
we're
say.
all gonna go stay at that Airbnb and just eat as loudly as possible.
And the thing is, in that Airbnb, they had 3 kids, but this guy was really weird guy.
Yeah.
I never seen he works, and he just lay down on the couch and all day watching television, and even he eat in the couch. And I was arguing with him, and you are like a pig. You eat in the couch and you never leave the couch. What are you doing? Are you telling me about the polite way to eat? You have to fix yourself first. And his kids, 3 kids, doesn't like him at all. So the baby, the last one, the
They're not
smallest
gonna talk
one,
to him after they turn 20.
No, they're not.
and she was like saying, "Oh, I want to go with you. I want to go with you." She said, the smallest ones talked to me like that. So I was so sad. I know.
Ugh,
I'm sorry.
sorry that
But
happened.
seriously.
And that's how Helena got 3 children.
But like now that I have experienced the joy and loveliness that is Helena, like I literally want to like legitimately murder anyone who is
Yeah,
ever
this
getting
is
her.
literally one of the nicest people that you'll ever meet in your entire
100%,
life. Like
yeah.
how,
Shit,
but
what
also
a
like
murderer.
now, maybe that's why you have such a good, strong network now, because you're like, I'm never gonna be out on the street. I know somebody in every state.
every
every-
Every major city.
I will never.
Yes.
It's so true though.
I don't know why. This story is very sad and heartbreaking, but it ended with just about me.
Again. You just let me know. You could just throw that person's name and
Yeah, we'll resolve it. Look,
Oh,
we know the drill here, how this works, so we will handle it the way it can be handled, which is by public shame and embarrassment.
And actually, I was really disappointed with the Airbnb. Actually,
Oh yeah.
I
They've had
strongly,
issues. They've
I
had
strongly
issues.
complained, and I said you should shut him down because he had so many issues, not the sound. He didn't allow to use full power of water because he said, I have a headache when you use full power of water. It sounds and it's scratching my head, something like that. So I was always this amount and washing dishes. So that was, I think he was insane, and I reported that Airbnb, but I found he's still in Airbnb and he's a super host.
Not a super host
Oh.
with your children.
Look, only if he started leaving when people come and not being there. But if you have that kind of sensitivity to sound or whatever, like the idea that you're going to share your space with strangers is insane.
It's
Like,
Literally.
I've had so many issues with Airbnb. Just their model is smash 2 people together and then we're out of it. If you have any sort of conflict whatsoever, they're immediately like, "Ooh, you take care of it, no refunds."
I try really hard not to share with the host because it's too.
Oh yeah, no. It's.
But the last time Michael and I were in an Airbnb together, it rained inside.
I'm sorry. What?
Tell me more.
Well, we were
Me
in New
more.
Orleans, and when it rained, it was raining inside, and we were like, I don't think that's how it should go. And they were
That's
like,
not
Yeah.
how it's supposed to.
thank God there wasn't like a hurricane or something, because that would not be the spot in New Orleans to have waited that out.
No.
But look, it is what it is. Okie dokie. Well, it's time to talk about what happens next. And what happens next is more shows. So you can stick around for America's Hot Fun Sitios, etc., etc., and more shows tonight. But for the time being, I want to make sure that everyone has a chance to tell us like what they're working on or some words of wisdom that they want people to know.
Who wants to go first?
Okay, so I had dinner with a friend, and she had asked me, like, what was something that you wish someone had told you a long time ago, like in high school, right? And one of which was don't grow up, but that's impossible. The other is don't stay with things that don't serve you, right? Or like, so I think we're that fuck that job generation, right? We're the people that are like, who cares, right? So definitely don't. So do something.
Look, if you're gonna die poor, you may as well die poor
and happy,
and slightly less oppressed. I don't know.
And like slightly happier and maybe less angry about it. So anyway, that's my advice. Upcoming things. I'm gonna nerd out on some podcasts soon. Once they drop, I'll let people know. But yeah, you can follow me on Twitter and I don't really Instagram, it's mostly Twitter. I was in Frank, C as in cat, OLASIMBO. It's hard, but if you listen, you'll find it. Try hard and you'll find me.
Elena, what you got? You always have a lot.
Not the shows yet, but I'm doing 10-minute improv with a friend. So anyone interesting, just send me a message or email me. My website is helenajang.com, helenajang.com. There are all of information about me. So you can send me a message and you can see all the videos I've done, the 10-minute play with me. So please contact me.
Yeah, I need to do that soon. I have a little window of time, so let's talk about it. Yay. I'm gonna be back. Am I gonna be back? I'm gonna be back on Thursday with Play Cousins with my friend here, Jarrett King.
Yes.
And maybe this week we do. Helena, do you and your friend want to do it this week?
Oh yeah.
Let me know.
I'm down, but I have to ask to her.
Okay. Well, we'll find out. So maybe that happens.
Yeah.
If not, we'll figure it out. That's all I know. I don't think I'm doing anything.
Michael has something.
Oh, I have all the things. I already said mine. Go twitch.tv/MichaelFromm or michaelfromm.com. All my stuff is around. You'll find it. It's silly stuff. Just have fun with
Podcasts,
streaming
games,
some puppeteering. It's all out there.
Yo, you got Jim Henson scholarship.
That's awesome.
I get more into your, like, puppet life. I don't know enough about your puppet life.
Stop! I used to be a puppeteer like back in the day.
Okay, y'all need to create a new pack show of puppets. We'll deal with that later.
I don't own it, but I used to. It was a thing.
Jared, final words. Go.
Oh, me? Final words. Animal Crossing is a wonderful game. We're hitting our 1 year Animal Crossing life. Thank you, Allie, for bringing Animal Crossing into our life.
Oh yeah, thank you,
Allie.
Thank you, Allie.
And it's been so great to have this show and to make friends. It's just awesome. Yay.
Yeah.
We
need to go on tour. We'll go to everyone's state.
That'd be so good.
Yeah, totally.
All right.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye, everybody.